Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I am sharing with you my views on the Roman Szmal Aquarius watercolors. These watercolors have been around for a few years and you can find plenty of YouTube reviews about these paints. When Jackson's Art had a watercolor sale, I decided to buy a set, and it wasn't easy to decide between the sets. I opted for this Pasqualino Fracasso set as it has a nice variety of colors. After watching a review of individual colors on Margot Halak's channel, I also chose a few of her favorite colors. If you don't know her channel, check her out. Her videos are very entertaining and informative, and her art is beautiful. As the set only came in a simple paper box with a flimsy plastic tray, I also bought 2 empty metal tins to store the colors in. And with this out of the way, let's go to my first impressions of this set. So this is how it looks like inside, and I think it looks like a box of chocolate. Yummy, with some yummy colors. Let's see if I can get it out and unwrapped. Okay, you have to pop them out. So I am not doing this all on camera because this could take a while. And it's got an extra cover here. I've seen some videos where they were warning us that it would be a bit sticky. Yes, it is indeed sticky, but it doesn't really matter. When it's very sticky and hot, it can actually get a bit soft, which isn't the case with this one. So this is buff titanium. Unfortunately, they haven't put it on here, as you can see. So what I will do is I will unwrap these all, and then I will put the number on it and probably the name if I have space. And then I will do the swatching. So I have unwrapped them all and labeled them all, as you can see. I also have bought these full pens and 3 half pens. And so this is olive green light, and we've got sap green, blue ridge burnt sienna, and this is quinacridone gold, which is quite a nice color, and also burnt ridge raw sienna, and this is indigo, one of my favorite colors. And finally we have ocean blue, and some of these colors were actually recommended by a fellow YouTuber and artist, Margot Halak, who also has done a very in-depth video about her selection of Roman Szmal colors. So if I unwrap this now, I assume it will also have no labeling on the pen itself. Roman Szmal only sells half pens and full pens, and half pens not of all the colors. This is a bit sticky, as you can see. I'll probably rescue this sheet of paper because it's got color in there. I might put it in the fridge. Actually, I should put it on the fridge. what was I going to say? Yeah, they do. They only produce full pans, some half pans, and so far no tubes. Okay, I will actually put this in the fridge, and these as well. Let's have a look how I open this. I'm brutal. I just open it like this. And no scissors involved in this one. So it pulls out easily like that. Oops. Yeah, again, as I thought, I have to label these as well. And for all my colors, I actually have bought proper metal tins. So this one is for the whole set and can store 24 full pans. And I also have a smaller version for the rest of the colors, which can hold 12 full pans. Okay, better get swatching now. It's actually quite nice that the half pans come with these swatch cards. And not only that, I noticed that actually it also comes with a sticker and the number for the color. So it's very easy then to label them all. And see, it sticks on there, and then you know what color it is. Pop this out. My other colors, Jesus, are in the fridge at the moment, and keep them in the fridge for half an hour, I guess, and hopefully they firm up and come out. This also could do with going in the fridge. Never mind. I think what I will do is I will use this bit for swatching, because we don't waste color here. There you go. It's quite nicely done, nicely packaged. So I actually have transferred all my pans into my metal tin, but I kept the same order as in the original packaging. Didn't like that packaging, it's not very useful. But I will definitely keep this. So let's get swatching. I already have put a bit of water in here to activate the paints. Not even sure if it's necessary. With some paints it actually isn't. So this is buffed titanium. Might actually need more paper. And the next color is cherry quinacridone. This is a nice red. Reminds me of poppies. I think I put a bit too much water in there. This is a very strong pink, quinacridone pink. That would work very nice with flowers as well. This is a very dark violet. It's called mineral violet. It's very on the blue side. And we have another violet in this. Doesn't really look like violet at all. What is this? Not sure. Okay. Not really sure if this is supposed to be. Oops. If you look at the packaging, it doesn't look anything like that. So I'm wondering if I got the wrong color, or they mixed up the the pens. So let's have a look what this is. This is supposed to be Aquarius black. Oh, come on. Doesn't really want to. No. Yeah, this definitely looks like a black, or more like a grey. It's more like a grey, really. So I'm not quite convinced by the shadow violet, if it really is supposed to look like that. Yeah, let's try the next one. So this is Naples yellow light. It's quite opaque. This is an orange. Ooh, that's quite nice and intense. So this is called transparent pyrrole orange. This really pops. It'll be interesting to see how it looks like when it's actually dry. Oh, I have to get more paper. I'm running out of paper here. So the next one is Veronese Red Earth. That's more like a I don't know, like a sienna or umber or something. So this is like basically an earth color. And then we have a very nice turquoise looking cobalt sea blue. Next one is transparent turquoise. Ooh, I like that. That's really nice. Can imagine seascapes with this. And the final one for this piece of paper, because I'm running out and I have to cut some more up. So this is lavender. It's also more on the opaque side. Right, I put this aside and grab another paper. So the next color is quinophalone. Don't know quite how you pronounce this. Quinophalone yellow. I just noticed my lights weren't on, so this is another piece of paper. And the next color is quinophalone yellow. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce this. It's a very nice and intense yellow. Then we have gold ochre. This is called Cypress burnt umber. Cypress burnt umber. It's a bit more paint. Then we have more blues here. This is blue sky. It's a very nice color. And here we have phthalo blue, a green shade. It's a very intense blue. And the next blue is cobalt blue. I think the blue sky and the phthalo blue look actually quite similar. Then we have another yellow. Doesn't really look like a yellow on the in the pen, but let's see how it looks on the paper. Ah yeah, so this is called nickel azo yellow. A bit on the brownish side, I don't know. And the next color is some... oh, I stepped the color. I have to go back. So the next color is called Goethite, and I'm wondering if it's based on Goethe's color theory, probably. It's basically brown type color here. It's just another brown, basically. Then we have Caput Mortuum, which is more on the red side, I think. Ooh. Oops. Let's see if I can... it's a very strong color. Van Dyke brown is the next one. Then we have Aquarius green. Oh, that's a lovely green. It's like some sort of moss green. And the final color in this set is Ultramarine Intense. See how intense it really is. Wow, that really pops. I absolutely love blue. It's one of my favorite colors, blue and purple. So there you have it. This is just from this set, and it still has to dry. And now I will swatch the extra colors. So we've got the sap green, which is this. It's a nice light green. Then we have the olive green. Yeah. Yeah, looks very much like olive green. Olive green light this is. And finally we have, this is Blue Ridge Burnt Sienna. And now I have to check the fridge and see what the colors are doing. Back in a moment. So the next colors I want to swap are my additional blues. So this is indigo. Great for dramatic skies. Not even sure if you can see this. So, right. Then we have ocean blue. In the pen it actually looks like green, so it's going to be interesting. It's quite turquoise, isn't it? I don't really have that much space here when I film, so it's all a bit crammed. The next one is quinacridone gold. And the final one is the Blue Ridge Raw Sienna. It's quite pale, very much on the transparent side. And there you have it. So these are all the colors I have bought. I let them dry now, and we'll also do some swatches for my tins. So I prepared these cards, and then I will swatch all the colors on here. But I do this off camera. So the paints are now dry, and as you can see, they're very vibrant and intense, especially the blues and greens. And here's the next page, so you can see. These are my swatches for my metal tins. And what I noticed with the shadow violet, which when it was wet it looked kind of grey, a bit muddy, is that when it's dry you can actually see the violet coming through. The black is a bit pale here, probably because I didn't use enough pigment there, so I added more to my color chart here, so you can actually see how black it really is. And I think this is a granulating effect. So I absolutely love these colors, they're really nice. I think you can do a lot with these: seascapes, landscapes, animals, flowers. So we'll have a go at painting a few things and show them later in the next scene. I wanted to make use of as many colors of the set as I could, and decided to paint a variety of toucans, as these beautiful and unusual looking birds are so colorful and fun to paint. For my first toucan I have used the following colors: blue sky and Aquarius black for the eye, and for the beak I have also used Aquarius black. For the chest I have used quinophalone yellow and transparent pyrrole orange. The belly and part of the tail feathers were painted with Veronese earth red, while the rest of the bird was painted with Aquarius black. For the feet I used blue sky and Aquarius black, and the background was painted with blue sky and Aquarius green, and I think those two colors work very well together. The branches of the trees were painted with buff titanium, burnt umber and Van Dyke brown. The paper I have used is cold pressed Bockingford paper. For my second toucan painting I decided to mix my own black with indigo and Van Dyke brown, though for the eye I used Aquarius black. The area around the eye was painted with sap green, which is a color that wasn't part of the set. The beak was painted with sap green and transparent pyrrole orange, and for the tip of the beak I used cherry quinacridone red. The set hasn't got strong bright or dark reds, and I will definitely invest in a couple of reds to have more options. The chest was painted with quinolone yellow and transparent pyrrole orange, and the feet were painted with my mixed black and blue sky. The background is mostly painted in sap green and olive green light. For the branch I used Blue Ridge burnt sienna and burnt umber. The paper I have used for this painting is a Jackson's art block with cold pressed paper. For my final toucan painting I have mixed a black with ultramarine and Van Dyke brown. If I remember correctly, I have forgotten to write down the mix. The beak was painted with that mix and blue sky, while for the area around the eye I used this beautiful cobalt sea blue. The chest was mainly painted with the same yellow and orange as the first toucan. For the tail feathers I used Caput Mortuum and the black mix, and for the belly I used Veronese red. The background was painted with sky blue, olive green, sap green and Aquarius green. For the branches I have used Cypress burnt umber and Blue Ridge burnt sienna and Aquarius green. The feet are painted in blue sky and the black mix. There are still lots of colors I have to explore further in a few paintings. I really like the mineral violet and the shadow violet and the transparent turquoise. So I have to think of a suitable subject to paint. If you have a suggestion, let me know in the comments. These are beautiful and vibrant colors, and the set has a nice variety of blues, yellows and earth tones. I also love the indigo and the ocean blue, which I bought as extra pens. I would have liked another bright red and a dark red in the set though, but I can always buy these and add to my collection. These colors are not too pale when using wet and wet, and they layer nicely. As these paints are made with honey as a binder, they can stick to the paper. This can be mitigated by putting them in the fridge for a while. If you can afford these paints, I would recommend that you invest in this or a different set, or put together your own set with your favorite colors and wait until they are back on offer. Jackson's Art have watercolor sales on several times throughout the year. I hope you found this video informative and useful. If you have a question, please feel free to leave a comment, and if you want to support this channel, you can do so by liking, sharing and subscribing. You can also donate via PayPal. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching. Happy painting. Until next time.